Hey there, welcome to today's podcast, Hardworking Parents, where we help you tackle parenting, home life, and everything in between without breaking the bank. I'm Curtis, your host for today. My partner RJ is not available, so we're going to carry on without. We're going to dive into one of the biggest challenges parents face, and that is keeping your house organized when you're on a budget. Sound familiar? Don't worry, I've got plenty of practical tips, funny antidotes, and jokes, of course, and some easy to implement strategies to get your home looking like $1 million without spending it. Sound good? All right. So let's go here. Push that button. And this is our topic today. Home organization tips parents on a budget. All right. Parenting is like running a circus, except the clowns are tiny humans who leave toys, snacks, and their socks in the wake. Keeping a home organized is no small feat, especially when you're on a tight budget. But the good news is you don't have to spend a fortune on becoming the next Marie Kondo or to wrangle your space, keep your space in organization. So today we're talking some budget friendly tips to help you declutter, organize, and create a functional space for your family. Whether your living room looks like a toy store exploded or your kitchen counters are drowning in cereal boxes and spilt milk, these tips will help you restore order and maybe a little sanity. All right, let's start. Let's start with what you have. Pardon me. Ever feel like your house is a museum of random things you don't use? Half empty lotion bottles, a tangled mess of phone chargers from 2012, or a pile of magazines you swore you'd read someday, but still haven't gotten to it. There they sit, collecting dust. Well, it's time to face the clutter monster. Start simple. Pick one room, even a drawer, and ask yourself, have I used this in the last 6 months? Hmm. What I notice if it disappeared? That's a key one. If you haven't seen it for 6 months, you probably should toss it. I need to do that. Um, if the answer is no, it's time to let go. And remember, decluttering doesn't mean tossing everything. It's about making space for things you actually use and love. For example, clear out that junk drawer in your kitchen. Do you really need 5 pairs of scissors? Probably not. How about two dead flashlights? Replace the batteries would help. And enough of our brands to start your own office supply store. All right, let's get to a joke. If decluttering feels emotional, just remember, if that broken toaster didn't bring you joy for the last 5 years, it's not going to start now. All right, let's sort, donate, and repurpose those things. All right, after you've decluttered, separate items into three piles: keep, donate, and toss. Take your donation pile to a local charity or wherever you are, or thrift store. Bonus points if you involve the kids to teach them about giving back. Mhm. For the items you keep creatively thinking about how you can reuse them. Yes. Right. Want an example? Yeah, there we go. So you can use old mason jars, use them to store supplies or pantry staples, depending on the size. Shoe boxes, wrap them in gift paper and turn them into a fancy organizer. Yep. Whatever you can think, depends on the size, I guess. Do some fancy creativity. You can find something on YouTube or Pinterest there. The empty baby wipe container, boom, instant crayon storage. Only if it's the hard style, though. The new ones are kind of soft, so that may not work. Anyway, another joke for you. Your house isn't just organized, it's now a shrine to Pinterest worthy repurposing. Who needs the container store? It's the US thing. All right, create a budget friendly storage system using everyday items as storage solutions. Forget overpriced storage bin. Your house is already full of gems. Here are some everyday items that double as storage superheroes. Glass jars, perfectly organized pantry items like pasta, rice, or snacks. Cool. Laundry baskets. Keep one in every room for a quick toy cleanup or laundry, of course, but they have them spare. Egg cartons are great for small items like earrings, beads, or screws, or if you're into gardening, it works there too. Example, use an old over-the-door shorteners to store cleaning supplies, kids' toys, or even snacks in the pantry. That'd be interesting. The snack thing for I mean, all right. Okay, so moving on here. Next joke. Why spend $50 on a trendy organizer when you can use that shoebox you almost threw out? Now you're not just organized, you're a financial genius. Excellent. All right, next one, do it yourself storage projects. If you feel crafty, roll up your sleeves and get some done do it yourself storage solutions. Not only are these projects for budget friendly, but they're also fun to do with the kids. What's an example? Turn an old ladder into a bookshelf or towel rack. Probably a small one. I hope those aluminums at work. Sometimes they're kind of big. But hey, cut it in half. Maybe use a 6 foot or 4 foot one works. Build a toy chest using wooden crates. Makes me some old skids perhaps. The slats, be nice. Paint tin cans and use them to build hold markers, utensils, or office supplies. They're pretty small, medium size. That's pretty cool. Um, Here's another joke. Don't worry if your done do-it-yourself project doesn't turn out Pinterest. Oh, I did that one, didn't I? Just call it modern abstract art and move on. Oh, God. Killed that one. Sorry. All right, next. Organizing on a budget. Thrift stores, garage sales, and dollar stores are your best friends. You can find baskets, bins, and other storage solutions for a fraction of their price. And if you're feeling adventurous, check out Facebook Marketplace. There's some really cool stuff in there, no problems. And you find sometimes you can find some free there as well. Pretty cool. So, for example, score an old dresser at a yard sale and repurpose it for storage. Use the drawers for organizing board games, craft supplies, and even kids' Lego collection. So you can probably paint it or do some other crazy designs. It's a great way. I have another one for you, another good joke. Shopping at thrift stores is like treasure hunting, except the treasure is a $3 basket that makes you feel 10 times easier or makes you life 10 times easier. All right, let's move on next. Organizing each room efficiently. Kid friendly bedroom organization. Kids' rooms have a magical way of turning into a disaster zone. Yeah, definitely like bombing off, sort of. Between stuffed animal, books, clothes, it's like a tornado hit the toy aisle. Here are some here's how to tame some of the chaos. Use color code bins for toys. Example, red for blocks, blue for cars. Installing floating shelves or store store books and keep the floors clean. So like everything's like off the floors, have like hanging bins. Those are pretty cool. I've done that before with my daughter's room. So what you can also use for an example would be hang a net or hammock in the corner of the room and store stuffed animals. Not only does it save space, but it looks cute. Have all the animals in a little basket in the bed on their own. All right, ready for another joke, guys? Joke. If your kids complain about cleaning the rooms, remind them that even superheroes keep their layers tidy. Batman doesn't leave his capes all over the Batcave, no, does he? Probably not. Guys, if you have any tips, let me know in the comments. Love to hear if you have what you've done. Here's some kitchen organization tips. Kitchens are notorious for clutter, especially if you're feeding a family. Here are some easy fixes. Use tension rods under the sink to hang spray bottles. Cool. Repurpose an old spice rack and hold small jar snacks for the kids, vitamins or whatever. Use small baskets or bins in the fridge to group smaller items like dairy, fruit, snacks. Yeah, I like the ones where you put all the yogurt in one and all the drink boxes and others. That works great. Remember your example? Got cereal boxes everywhere? Use clear, stackable containers to store cereal. Bonus. You'll never deal with there's only crumbs left. Surprise again. Oh yeah, when you open the box, like, what's wrong? There's nothing left. Seems kind of light. Nothing in there. All right, next joke. A well-organized pantry isn't just functional, it's a parent flex. Suddenly, you're in the Beyonce of snacks. Oh, goodness. All right, living room hacks. Some living room hacks, guys. The living room is the heart of your home and the epicenter of clutter. Here's how to keep it under control. Use a decorative basket to store blankets, remotes, and toys. Mount shelves to hold books, DVDs, and family photos. Invest in a storage ottoman where you can stash board games and other craftsmanship. Are you using furniture double purpose? Those are great. Here's another joke for you guys. Think of your living room basket as clutter jail. Messy items get locked up. until someone comes and claims them. Pretty cool. All right, some time saving organization tips for busy parents. Get the kids involved. Yeah, get your kids to help you out. Make organization a family activity. Give kids simple tasks and reward them with stickers or extra playtime when they help. For example, turn cleanup time into a competition. Who can put away the most toys in 5 minutes? Winner gets to choose dessert. Sounds like fun. All right, ready for one last joke, guys? Here we go. When kids complain, remind them that Cinderella cleaned her house too, and she got a prince out of it. Pretty sweet. So, in conclusion, guys, you don't need a bigger budget or superpowers to keep your house organized. With a little creativity, some repurposing, and occasional joke to keep things light, you can turn your house into a functional and welcome space. Start small, involve the family, and remember, it's okay if your home isn't picture perfect. It's lived in, and that's what matters most. All right, guys, do you have any questions? Some frequently asked questions. What is the easiest way to declutter quickly? Start with one drawer or shelf at a time. The smaller the task, the more likely you are to finish it. So pick drawer, pick something good. How to organize toys on a budget. Use bins, baskets, or even shoe boxes to separate toys by category. Label everything and make it clean up every day. Get the kids to help there for sure. How do I motivate my kids to clean up? That's a good question. Turn it into a game, like a race or a scavenger hunt. Bribe them with a dessert or whatever works for them. Each kid is different. Can I organize my house without buying anything? Absolutely. Repurpose jars, books, and baskets, and you're ready to move on. How to stay consistent with organizing. Build simple habits like 10 minutes nightly cleanup and stick with it. Consistency beats perfection every time. All right, guys, thanks for listening today. I appreciate it. If you have any comments, please like and follow the channel. Probably should have said that earlier, but did not. But please do so. And don't forget to ring the bell for reminders when I go live again. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a great Sunday, and we'll see you next week. Bye.